Today we are moving on to division, and not going to lie, for some of you, this is going to be super, super hard. I want you to keep working and do your best. So, starting out with a level 2, we need to know what the math terms are. Divisor is the number of groups you are dividing up into. So we have that word right here, divisor, number of groups you are dividing up into. That's going to be the 3 that's on the outside of the house. The dividend is the total amount you are dividing up. So that's going to be the number that's inside the house. The quotient is the answer, so that's on the top. And what is the remainder? That's going to be right here. That is the leftover. And we can do a lot of different things with the remainder, and we're going to be talking about that as the weeks move forward. Now, we have box paper here to help us stay organized. And you're going to see some of these answers do not come out even. They go on and on and on. So we're going to talk about when you should stop dividing. I'm going to put the 5 over here. Okay, let me see. I am going to insert a little text box. I want to fill that. Yeah, let's change it to purple. And I'm going to show you why I did that, because I want to be able to move it down here and cover up some numbers. Okay, now you can get this same kind of thing on paper using a sticky note, which I hand out to a lot of kids to use this strategy. So I have to ask myself, if I have 2 of something, can I make any groups of 5? Well, the answer to that is no. So I'm going to move my sticky note over. If I have 26, can I make groups of 5? Well, I sure can. And I know that I can make 5 groups of 5 because I know that 5 times 5 is 25. I subtract and I get 1 left over. So now I'm going to move my sticky note over, and I'm going to, bring down the 8. This happens to be my last number, so I can move that sticky note way out of the way. And then I'm thinking about, can I make any groups of 5 with the number 18? And I know that I can make 3 because 3 times 5 is 15. I subtract and get 3. At the end of the number 268, I know there's a decimal. I'm going to bring it up to my answer and add a trailing 0. How many 5s go into 30? 6. 6 times 5 is 30. I subtract and get 0. That one happens to end. Here's our next one. We're going to put 3 right here. 1, 1, 8, 1. I'm going to grab my sticky note and cover these up. Okay, can I make any groups of 3 with the number 1? No. Let's move it over. Can I make any groups of 3 with the number 11? Yes. And if it helps you over here, you can make a list of 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay. Well, I know I can go to 9, and that's 3 times 3. I subtract and get 2. Sliding my sticky note over. I need to bring down the 8. Oops. Oh, my goodness. Click off of that. Bringing down the 8. How many 3's go into 28? Well, if I keep going here, I know that 3 times 9 is 27. Subtract and get 1. Do I have another number to bring down? Oh, I do. It's the number 1. Going to bring that down. How many 3's go into 11? Well, I'm going to go back up here to 3. I feel like I already did that. And so we're going to try adding a 0. Now, some of you might be difficult just to get to this place. So that's okay if you were to stop and just tell me remainder 2. 3 goes into 20 6 times. That's 18. When I subtract here, I'm going to get, I'm going to get 2 again. So then I have that repeating thing happening on. So you put the bar over the 6 and you can be done. But like I said, if you get to here and you tell me remainder 2, that's going to be A-okay as well. I'm going to move myself up here. Let's try this one. 8 is going to go into 2,883. So let's see. Move that forward. How many 8's go into 2? Oh, wait, we can't do that, can we? Let me move my sticky note. How many 8's go into 28? Well, I know 3 is 24. I subtract and get 4. Gonna scooch that over. Why did that do that? Bring to the front again. Here I go. I'm going to switch my color and bring down the 8. How many 8's go into 48? Let's see. 8 times 6 is 48, isn't it? 8 times 6 is 48. Yes. Ooh, I kind of like that. Is there another number? Oh, 3. Oh, no, I can't make any groups of 8 with 0. So we need to hold the place value and put a 0. Okay. And then you could say remainder 3. I'm going to keep going a little bit for those of you that can handle this. We can put a decimal there and add a trailing 0. How many 8's go into 30? 3 of them. That's 24. Subtract and get 6. I can take another 0. Let's see. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56. Right? Yeah. So then that would be a 4. And I add another 0. And that's going to end with a 5. Okay, that's like superty duperty hard. Just keep doing your best. Here is more practice. Whoops, move myself here. Now, what we have here is we're dividing by 2-digit numbers. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to put the 12 and then the 268 inside. I would suggest making a list of 12s. Okay. Let me go grab that sticky note. Whoopsie. Come here, sticky note. Can I make any groups of 12 with 2? Nope. Scoot it over. 26. I can see here that 2 12s is 24. So I'm going to put my 2 above the 6. Subtract and get 2. Move my sticky note over. Bring. Oh boy, I did it again, didn't I? Bring down the 8. Okay. Still got to go with 2 because 3 would be 36. That's too many. Okay, let's see what other, I don't have any more numbers. So here is where you can just tell me remainder 4. You can try the decimal, adding that 0. 40 is going to be 3. And look what's going to happen. That 40 is going to keep happening here. Okay, so then that's when we would put the bar above there. Okay, let's try the next one. 23 into 1181. Here goes my sticky. Can I make any groups with 20 with 1? Nope. Can I make any groups of 23 with 11? Nope. So we have to go right into 118. So this is where it's going to be helpful to make a list of 23s. So you can do 2 times 23, 3 times 23, 4 times 23, 5 times 23. Let's see, that's 46, 69, I think, 12, 92, 15, 11. Oh, look, what I noticed. I'm really close to 118, so I'm going to go ahead and stop there. That was 5, so I'm going to put a 5 up here above the 8. 5 times 23 is 115. I subtract and get 3. And let's see, the only number I have left is 1. I'm going to bring that down. I can already see that I'll only get 123 in there because 2 of them was 46, and that's too much. Don't forget to borrow. Okay, so I could have a remainder of 8. I can go ahead and add that decimal point and a trailing 0, move the decimal to the answer, bring it down, getting close to 80. Looks like 3 is going to be the 69. I subtract and get 11. Get that box out of here. 0, 110. That would have to be the 4 for the 92. See how it just keeps going? You just keep repeating, repeating, repeating. Okay, so this is where I would tell you to stop and say, I'm going to use the hundredths, this 4, and I'm going to say round to the nearest tenths. So the 4 tells the 3 to stay the same. 5 and higher rounds up, 4 and lower stays the same. Okay, now this is going to give you a good go around here. And so I'm going to have you guys move on and practice from here. I know just watching the video can get boring. And then we will also work a few more together as a whole class. Good luck. Show me what you can do.